Hey guys, so I'm right here on the spot that I usually walk on my previous videos. Just, you know, had my car cleaned or actually like our family car cleaned and just, I don't know, after like finished all my work today, I mean, in terms of my, you know, part-time copywriting job and yeah, just basically kind of decided that I wanted some alone time or like some peace time a bit after that. You know, I don't know. I don't even know what I said or did the last upload I had in this video or in this channel. I have no idea. But what I've been thinking about recently was just that I always used to get drawn into the idea of the idea of the things that's always appealed to me was jobs or like ventures that, you know, grant you, well, obviously time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. And in a way it kind of still is, but what I've realized is that people, or like, to me, like, at least this is what I feel, at least for now, is that like, what's the point of that if you hate, even if like your job, let's say, costs you just 10 hours per week, but you hate the living shit out of it. I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth doing, or is it worth that, you know? And a lot of people would probably say yes, but at the same time there's this notion of I'm still young at 25 and I still have these potential, perceived potential, no, fuck it, potential in myself for, like, let's say music or other ventures that aren't necessarily traditional businesses. I mean, I guess, although they are technically businesses, but they're not really traditional, and the role I would play in it is not exactly gonna be a CEO or something. It's gonna be a talent, right? Um, but yeah, I guess I've been like, the plan is for the next, like, I don't know, maybe the rest of my 20s, just try and figure out, you know, put most all of the energy I have left after just the part-time job that I have, to focus that on music, content creation, personal branding, and being a content creator, I guess. Because I've always loved that, just the craft in and of itself. I love editing. I love taking B-rolls. I love going out to take B-rolls or going to the gym. I love going to the gym in general, but taking B-rolls and like kind of making memories for yourself is something that's appealed to me. Even that even just the craft in and of itself, and not necessarily, you know, building something out of it. I mean, of course it is, but just the craft itself appeals to me. Just like in music, right? But I mean, sometimes I think it's just smart to think about growing and stuff like that, I guess. But you connecting with yourself through your craft is something that will resonate with people. I notice the more you just kind of create from just you, and just do the more you love the content that you're creating, the more the people that are gonna see it are gonna love it, is what I've noticed. And when you force yourself out of it, like you force yourself to make a content that, let's say, you don't really enjoy or whatever, just to conform to like trends or whatever, that's what I've noticed, that it doesn't really like click with people. So I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to entertain humans, right? And you're a human yourself, so that makes sense. I don't know. I guess the past year, like the whole of last year, I think I was trying to gaslight myself to be like, you're okay now, you're like, you have a good job, you have a good boss and stuff like that, like, and I do, I really do. But the gaslighting is more like me trying to suppress my ambition of something more, which at 25 it's like, what the fuck, why are you doing that, you know? I don't know, maybe it was me being lazy, maybe it was me just being complacent, I guess. But the more I suppress it, the more just sad and fucking depressed I become, because I guess being ambitious and working towards something is something that it's an identity that I've had for a while, that it didn't feel right, didn't really feel right to suppress it. And so yeah, um it's weird though, because I like looking back to the videos I posted in this channel. Wait, looking back to the previous videos that I've had in this channel, I've kind of operated from a place of, this is what I did, this is what you could do, and something like, do this now or something like that, right? I guess that's where I've always operated from. But growing up and kind of experiencing life more, and listening, like being with friends more, listening to their stories of how they look at life, and how, like, the beliefs they have, the values they have, how they choose to live their life, which is, some are similar to me, some are very different from me. And just listening to the world, I guess, more, not just myself, I think I've gained more of an empathy towards just just gain a bigger perspective, I guess, a wider perspective of life. And so I don't want to operate from a place of like, you have to do this, or like something like that, I guess. Although I think I've done a few things in my life that I've learned valuable things from, that I want to share, and maybe someone can benefit from those learnings or whatever. But it's it's a different approach. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna attack this, I guess. And the mixture of self-improvement and music is something that I've always wanted to do, but in the music world, I don't know if I've done enough, I guess, to be in a position where I could like teach or whatever. But in the self-improvement world, I think I've done enough to be in that position. So I don't know, it's a weird like mix. How the fuck do I figure that out, But either way, there's new pressure in my life. That might be one of the reasons why I've kind of just woken up recently. There's this pressure that like my dad, which is basically the sole source of money that we've had, like his salaries are his our sole source of like biggest earning, I guess. And he's about to retire in a year. And so there's this new pressure I've put in myself that like in a year I have to have something going on for me to be at least in the trajectory of earning the same as him or more, right? Which is a hard shoe to fill. But I love it, actually. I miss the pressure. The last time I felt this kind of pressure was after graduation, when everyone was like hunting for jobs and I was trying to make YouTube work, I guess. I didn't make it work that time, and I mean like still this time, but maybe I can make it work now even if I have a job, because I lost that hunger the second I had a job. I still uploaded every once in a while, but not really consistently. So like YouTube, short form content, which is basically the fucking game today. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. But I think the most important thing for me is just to keep going and just figure shit out, and just upload as much as I can. I want to get to a point where I'm uploading something every single fucking day. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, really. I have an idea of how I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna take a lot. So yeah, just that's it for today. I guess pressure is a blessing. I've never felt this at peace in my life. Like I have a new sense of reason again to keep going and to actually go for the life that I want and not settling for this is fine. No, this is fine. So yep. I'm gonna continue to chill here for a bit. Also, one of the reasons why I'm here is I'm already done with all the tasks I have for my part-time job. So it's just a way for me to kind of reload and, you know, create content and do whatever else things I have to do today. So, yep. I'm gonna do the outro I do on my short form content, which I actually really like. So, yeah, that's all for today. Always remember, one is always better than zero. Peace. Yeah, look at that shit, man.